Did you know what I'm realizing? If we had a podcast together, it would take over.
You think?
Yeah, I do think so.
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll think about that. But yeah, that would be fucking insane, bro. Are you kidding
I think we're just so different, though.
That's why it's good.
Yeah.
Just two white guys kicking it.
Oh, yeah, dude. The Endangered Species podcast, bro? Because we're going out of fucking business, man.
Yeah.
Do you feel alarmed being an alpha male in this time period right now? You seem to manage it really well. Like, I feel like a lot of guys kind of move kind of pensively here and there.
You can't. And not as a comedian, you can't, dude. Who said this? Bill Burr said, he was like, well, somebody told me Bill Burr said this, but I'm sure he did, but it was very interesting. He was like, I'm 50. I shouldn't be the edgy one.
Yeah.
He's like,
wow.
College kids think Bill Burr's edgy. And Bill was saying this. He's like, I shouldn't be the edgy one. There should be 16-year-olds that are the edgy ones.
Yeah.
And he's fucking right, bro.
Dude, that's crazy. It's like the first time that hasn't happened.
I know. At what point, we're fucking 38. At what point were we edgier than the fucking 17-year-olds?
Yeah.
Because these kids at college, they're so scared of what to say. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't. I mean,
imagine that. Imagine having this feeling in your chest. Okay, imagine all the things you ever wanted to say as a comedian, as a person, and them just stuck inside of you.
Oh yeah,
and not actually coming out into the world, bro. That's where a lot of these kids are probably living.
Yeah, definitely. And they're not. Well, look, that's why to me being a comedian is so fun and important. Is like, look, I get to say what I feel, but also I'm joking, and you have to say what you're feeling as a comedian. Otherwise,
yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I mean, look, I have bits that don't mean anything where I'm just fucking around being silly. I like doing that too.
Of course.
Sure. But, if you come and you watch my show for an hour, there are things that I feel and say that are also funny, that I think are funny, that are how I feel. And I'm not sorry about the jokes.
Do you feel, are there moments though where you like, just because now it is tougher to be an alpha male, bro, it's tougher.
I think if you're starting out now, yeah, as a white alpha male.
So you feel like you're a little bit grandfathered in kind of.
I mean, just squeaked in, I feel like, because I think I think it's tougher, dude. I think it's tougher in a certain way. I get, if it's, I still feel like if you're a white guy and you're born today, you kind of won the lotto.
Right.
But,
yeah, I agree.
But in the entertainment industry, I think it's tougher to break in to really, if you don't have some sort of, I mean, not that,
right. No,
not to take anything away from people who aren't.
No, but it's not the most popular thing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But do you think now is a great time for somebody also to go against the grain so hard because this like?
Yeah. Well, like that's like people who are doing it really well, like Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Like who's a white guy who's 50. Like people who like that are like down for that.
Right.
They're like, these are fans. These are people that jump from the skyscraper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Burr could have some skyscraper jumpers.
Yeah.
Do you notice that, like, because I noticed that that some comedians kind of become celebrities. And to me, Burr has really remained
a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admire that for sure.
100%. It's crazy. Like, he pulls up and I'm like, oh, this is...
Yeah.
He's a comedian first.
I think it's hard to do that. Because... but also I think that if the reason why he's that big is because of stand-up. Whereas Kevin Hart, he's a huge comedian, but I think the reason why he's that big is because of movies.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
But once, like if Bill Burr, I think, was headlining in movies, then that would change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that that's a desire thing from him? I mean, obviously we don't know because we're not him, but
I don't know.
It's like, but there is something from a comedian's level where you almost respect, I don't know if you respect Bill more, but you see him as the true article still. Yeah,
that's true. And it a little bit has to do with, the way you look or we look at it, but I mean like Rogan's the real deal, and Kevin Hart's the real deal,
right? But there's so much more.
But there's so much
glamour.
more. Yeah, there's so much
PR.
more than just the comedian.
Right.
So it's tough to kind of keep them in that box as comedian.
Thank you guys for checking out this clip. And if you want to see another clip, then you can look at this clip or this clip. Either one of these. So did you pick one, or are you still just watching me do this? Because this is alarming.